time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Test it, trade it, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Heyo! What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Hour Live. Wednesday, January 8th. S&P, a lot of movement. Right back to where we started. Sitting at unchanged. NASDAQ down 10. Russell down 11. Dow up 27. Gold up about 1/3%. Silver flat. Notes and bonds a little bit red. 10-year yield up 1/4%. Oil down 1.2. Natty gas up 6. Grains all finished a little bit red. Euro and the pound red. Bitcoin down 2%. VIX is down 1.29, sitting at 17.6 as we speak. So for me today, I attempted to open a couple of BIC tranches this morning, but Interactive Brokers having some issues. They forgot about the market closure tomorrow, apparently, but so just ended up closing those out manually. Stops were not being honored. I was getting a warning that there was no stops on my position, so I had to just close them manually, and so a little scratch day on those. I didn't do any price action BICs. I just did not like the looks of the price action today to be entering any of those. Day trading this morning, or not just this morning, but ended up green to the tune of a little over 800. I was up over 3K at one point, but that bounce off the bottom just completely took a bunch away. Now, I'm okay with the way I traded it, just because I was literally waiting for SPX to get down to the expected move, and I was going to pretty much dump everything. And it just didn't quite get there before that rip your face off rally came in. So that's how it works. So let's see, what else did I do? 1 DTE slash 2 DTE. Market's closed tomorrow, so I went to the 2 DTE. And I transformed that to a risk-free downside vertical for Friday. By the way, for those of you who got in that, it's nice and centered right now, up about 40+%. But I was looking like a genius when market was at its lows. So that's my 2 DTE. What else did I do? Oh, I've got a bullish VRR in. So anticipating that after the so right before the minutes were released, we had this little sell-off and then didn't really do much. And so a lot of times if you get news or some kind of report coming out and it doesn't really do much, a lot of times there will be a delayed kind of move higher. The logic to me is the uncertainty is out of the market, and so kind of path of least resistance kind of sends the market drifting higher, which it started to do. Now it's pulled back right near unchanged, but we'll see what happens here. I'm holding my VRR. I've got a downside line in the sand of the break even here, so 58.80. So when I put this on, put it on with the idea of risking up to $2,000 if my thesis was incorrect. If it closes above 59.30, I would make over 3,000. I will scale out. I've got an order in to close one of three at 650. It was up to over $5 when the market had bounced. It's down close to even right now, but we'll see what happens. I think that is it. I did do some futures trading. I've also got a couple little positions in some micros, S&P and NASDAQ. I'm up about, I don't know, 1,500-ish on those. Other than that, Chad, how was your day?
Yeah, I didn't get any day trading in. There was a couple trades that I wanted to get in that I missed. And so just didn't get any in at all, which is pretty rare. Um I got in a 1 DT and I without even thinking, I'm in the middle of the live stream and then I trying to get on a 1 DTE. So I got in the January 9th ones. Actually, I got in the 0 DT at first and then somebody told me about that. I messed that up, closed it, got in the 1 DTE, ended up booking 25% profit, closed it
But
out.
you did the January 10th, the 2 DTE?
No, I did the January 9th.
Really?
Yeah.
Whenever I tried to open some January 9th earlier this week, I got rejected saying closing orders only.
Huh. That's weird. Yeah. So and then I had to go to get some blood work done. So I then went there, came back, and the AM number one that I got in, it looked like things were consolidating pretty good. And right after I entered, it made that push up. Then it made the push down, stopped me out. Um, and then I got in a lunchtime one after there was some consolidation right about, I don't know what time was that? 1:30-ish. And then it bounced, it came down, stopped me out, and then immediately bounced. And so it would probably be booking 60 or 80% right now if that wouldn't have gone down so far. And then with the consolidation we were getting here towards the end of the day, I got in a power hour trade and it is currently up 20%. So that's where I'm at.
As far as individual stocks go on the green side, DKNG's up a few percent. Looks like some of the chips, ARM is up. Tesla is green. Microsoft a little bit green, Boeing a little bit green, Nvidia unchanged. Amazon just under unchanged, same with Apple. A lot of these big boys, pretty similar price action to the S&P and NASDAQ.
A lot of the big boys haven't moved much either. Like Nvidia, Meta, been pretty choppy all day.
Yeah. You got the S&P got, let's see, got down to 73. Expected move was 69, so about 4 points away on the low side, and then not to the high side either. NDX got down, kind of pushed through its expected move on the downside before bouncing. It's right where price bounced. On the red side, we've got some of those high flyers selling off. IONQ, which is the quantum computing company that's just been on a rampage. Ticked a new high yesterday before selling off and then down big today. It was down almost 50% at one point today.
Holy moly.
SON, SOUN, is down 16, a little bit off of its lows. Caught a little downside volume runner in that one. Lyft is down 6. SMCI down 4.5. So a little bit of a mixed bag here. Looked like we were going to kind of take off after the minutes were released, but stalled out at unchanged. So I don't know. Maybe I will put on a hour trade. Still
I
got
just hit 20. I just hit 20% on mine.
20 wide.
That was the main reason I did because of the width.
All right. Going in. Going in with a Bic. So I'm on the 20 calls and the 5,900 puts. Apple, Amazon, all dipping into the red. Nvidia still read it unchanged. Tesla staying green for now. Eric D, did you get into some Tesla? Saw your post in the day trading channel. Holding up better than some of the other ones. Like I said, Apple, Amazon went red. Google's back in the red. On my calendars today, closed out a 1.3 for just under 5%. My 5.7 hit 20%, so I closed half. Now it's back down. And that actually will close here at the end of the day, about 15 minutes before the bell. No Woogas today. Wednesdays, I like to see it up at least a 0.2% from the open. This SPX is just sleeping on unchanged here.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if price would slow down a little bit given the market being closed tomorrow.
I mean, we had a 45-ish point range today. Expected move to start the day was 41.6. So it's only moved about half of that up or half down from where we opened, but obviously some pretty decent swings. So tomorrow market closed and a bunch of Fed speakers. I wonder if they're still speaking. And then Friday pre-market employment data, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate, along with consumer sentiment and inflation expectations, brought to you by the University of Michigan. Next week, nothing on Monday, PPI on Tuesday, CPI on Wednesday, retail sales on Thursday, nothing Friday. All right, just a little bit more for 20%. That was quick.
Yeah, I need 20 cents and then I'll be at 40%.
Actually, I got a little ways to go. Need about 5, 10 more, probably 10 more minutes.
Knock on wood, this day isn't going to turn out as bad as I thought it was going to.
My desk isn't real wood. It's kind of fabrication. So I can't help you. Can't help you there. Hold your head up, Mr. SPX. Hold it up.
Yeah, I wanted to hold above that little consolidation right there that's going through.
We got AMD coming down. Tesla coming down. Coin coming down. A little bounce and I'll hit my 20%.
He's bouncy.
Give me a little bouncy. How long are you there, Moel? Okay. You're just a world traveler.
Uh-oh.
Rutro. It's feeling heavy. NASDAQ
It
is
broke.
coming down.
Yeah, it broke through that consolidation.
Oh yeah, I got to figure out the situation in LA. I'm going there Monday. That's still a disaster. Going to oh, what's it called? Um, hang on a second. Let me look it up. I can't remember the name now.
There's some theta. Okay.
Terranea.
What's that?
That's the resort we're going to.
There's 40%.
I am at 20. A little more. There we go. Let's see, what city is that? Rancho Palos Verdes. How are the fires over there? Oh, good. So I'll bring my water hose. No, I made it balanced on both sides, Allie, because I didn't really have an assumption on one direction or the other, so I just balanced it. Ollie, sorry. Caught myself. Anyone's wondering, it's Ali, not Ali, like I've been saying. Like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I think if I was going to put on a Rick, um, like a discretionary Rick, I would, and if I did have a little bit of a bias one way or another, but I wanted to be, have potential in both directions, I would consider skewing it a little bit, kind of like the normal mechanical Rick is a little bit skewed. I would, you could skew it one way or another, make the wings a little bit wider on the side that you had the bias to, but today was just, yeah, just balanced. All right, so let's see, 1226. Yeah, I'm a little ways away from 40. That was a nice bounce, though. Beautiful bounce. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just logging my trades for the day.
Man, I only got 40 cents left and I'll be 60% out. There's a lot of time left.
Yeah, those premiums were juiced today.
Yeah. That's exactly why I jumped in this power hour trade.
All right, SPX just went green again. NDX coming back up to unchanged. Tesla bounced off of unchanged. Apple just went green again. Amazon just below. Nvidia just below. Well, my VRR is still green, but it's going to need a bounce for that one to pay. Oil had a pretty decent little sell-off today. Open around unchanged, but closed down 1%. Natural gas up 6. That natty gas, it moves, man. It really moves. Big swings up and down here lately, too.
Well, I might as well see if I can go to 80% on this one. I'm about ready to hit 60%.
How wide are your shorts?
30 points. 20, 59, 25s, 58, 95s. Setting almost dead center. So I have 2 contracts left. I'll just get rid of one and let one go to 80 maybe.
$15 butterflies trading for about 80 cents with 33 minutes to go. Hitting 40%. Almost. NASDAQ trying to get green. Russell's still down about 0.5%. Weakest of the bunch, as usual.
Yeah, I think I'll just take 16 out on this one. There might be some fireworks at the end of today.
Yeah, I still think we're going higher here. That's where I'm kind of trying to debate on what to do with my VRR here.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
I'm not gonna get greedy here. Just take my 16 out.
High of day is about 27. Yeah, I'll still hold for now.
There it is, 16 out.
All right, so I'm at 40%. Just letting it cook a little bit. All right, I'll take one more off here. My last one, I'm going to ride for a little while. Still got 27 minutes. It's around 50, right at 50%, looks like. Almost 50%. What I would really like to happen though, now that I booked some profits on that one, is to close above 59.30. That would be ideal. A little 20-point bounce to end the day. Anybody get into Wooga? With the decay we're seeing, maybe at 50% or getting close.
I actually have a simulated one on just because I wanted to see what it would do, and it'd be up about 30% right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just have it on my analyze tab of I didn't place it, but the fill would have been 570. I had just a two lotter. It would have been 1140 profit or 860 max loss.
SPX dipping back into the red. NASDAQ could not punch through. Amazon staying red. Apple back in the red. Nvidia in the red. Tesla still barely green. Yeah, it'll probably be a late entry. The 10 butterfly. It's currently only $1. Maybe. Maybe not even.
That's what an OG Wooga would have looked like if I would have placed it. Ten wide.
What's everybody going to do tomorrow with the market being closed? Watson's cleaning his house.
Hopefully our kids are back in school.
Yeah, no kidding. It's ridiculous. Get these kids out of the house.
Stone was supposed to have a 6 a.m. football meeting, but I think it got postponed to Friday at 6 a.m. to start lifting for the off season. He has 6 a.m. weights starting Friday through end of March. But then he also has wrestling practice after school. So he's gonna be busy.
Baseball starts up for us this week. Or not for me. I'm not coaching anymore, but for Bennett.
Oh, so he's probably doing a club and not doing a winter sport.
No, it's high school baseball.
Starting that early, huh? Because Pius hasn't heard. They haven't told us anything about baseball yet.
They've been doing like speed and agility stuff, and then this week, um, I don't know what they're doing. Starting something.
Yeah, there's just been nothing at Pius. Of course, Pius is such a huge wrestling school. They went up to Wisconsin on this past weekend and got sixth out of 32. Then they pretty much have to go outside the state of Missouri to have any competition.
Yeah, I think they picked off the Greater Heights coach, didn't they? A few years back.
Yeah, Omar. Yep. Yeah, they've got a couple nationally ranked wrestlers.
Getting a little rollover coming in. Surf lessons? Do it, Moel. Get it. Well, my VRR is basically at break even now, or up a little bit. Did not get that continuation I thought we would after the minutes. Not yet, anyway. 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes till MOC.
Yeah, I was close to doing this Wooga, but just because I liked the profit loss. You know, it would only been an $860 loss.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good risk reward, but
Yeah, it would have been
a
up
lot of movement.
40% right now. Been pretty nice tight price range.
Yeah, same with the butterfly, Moel. Well, we're 3 points away from the 10 strike now, but it's under $1. Maybe $1. You got 16 lots on, or is that 6? It'd be a nice pin. It is Wednesday, Elliot. Don't forget. You and Wednesdays. You butted heads in the past.
Yeah, I probably would have entered a second power hour number two if it had been the good old days. I think I could have gotten 15 wide when my power hour one hit 16 out.
Still get 5 wide.
Jeez, I mean, I might as well just do the Wooga that Moel mentioned. Maybe there won't be fireworks at the end of today.
We'll see what MOC has to bring.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a Friday, you know? I mean, market being closed tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like my orders. I do with day trading. So like when I'm day trading, I have my orders on my chart like that, but for all my other stuff, I just don't like it. SPX back in the green. Can't decide whether it wants to end green or red. I'm well over 60% on my last one, but I'm just going to let it go. Oh, my 5-7 is closing. I'm just going to let my VRR run through MOC, see if we get a big buy number by chance. If not, I'll just scratch out a little. I'm just going to let it expire most likely. Just scratch out a little profit. Assuming it stays above 58.80.
There's 50% on an OG Wooga. What a hit profit target right now.
I guess I may need to close my last contract if I'm going to do Mahomes here. Probably won't get a fill for another 10 minutes though, so I'll wait. Financial Juice audio ready so I can hear the MOC. Just go into your settings, opt for dollar. You can change it back to light. It's under appearance. Yeah, Tesla's going to highs of day today. It's got another 6 points in it, Eric D. Oh, it froze on you? I've never had that happen. A little over 1 minute till MOC. What's the decision, Elliot? In or out? Just finger on the trigger, can't decide. Thirty-second warning. Take it. Book it. $1.7 billion buy side. Let's go VRR. $15 butterflies, still only $1.15, maybe $1.20. All right, I'm going to close my last BIC. This thing's going to run. Sitting at 15. Butterflies are staying cheap. They know, the butterflies know the move is coming. I think we get to 27. It's my prediction, Krish. Krish, are you on here? You heard it here first. $27 or higher. Ooh, Watson. Watson's throwing in a couple decimals. $15 butterfly, not even close. take one of my VRRs off at, it's currently trading at $1. I'll move that to $3. So we get a little pop. Six minutes. Once we hit the 5-minute mark, that's when things are really going to take off. Elliot, are you in or out? Good boy. Good job out of you. $18. It wants it. It needs it. It needs that high of day. It's like a vacuum sucking it up there. $19, $20. $20 butterfly. It's getting close. Put in $20 butterfly. Back down to 17. Ooh, hit. 20 butterfly filled. My VRR did not hit $3. Back down to 16, 17, 3 minutes. Back down to 14. How am I not getting locked here? Lock it up, Mahomes. Lock it up. It's below 15. Close. Close to a lock. Didn't quite lock it. Two minutes. Need below 17 to win or above 20. and get below 15 again, it should lock. Tesla back to 95, Eric D. One minute. Back down below 15, still no lock. There we go, hit it. Locked. All right, now let's rip. Looks like my VRR is going to be a little scratch, $120 winner. Unless we get a 30-second rip. Up to 18. Push above 20. Anything above 20 will be more than a minimum profit. 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. 59.17 point. Nope, a little marked up. 59.18.15. All right, good stuff. Pretty good day overall. All right, my friends, don't do anything crazy tomorrow with the market being closed. We will reconvene on Friday. Let's see, live stream Friday. It'll be me. I'll be streaming at the open for day trading, and then we'll be back for power hour. All right, all take care. Have a good night. Have a good day off tomorrow. Cheers.